Peace, y'all. So I had to come back because I had forgot to express something that I was trying to make a point on, right? I have to set my boundaries within my relationship and let it be known. Like, for me, I had to set my worth. Look, I don't have any interest or desire to be in a polygamous relationship ever. I don't. And it's not, I'm not, okay, like, I don't have to be cocky, but I do have to be confident. I'm not really like looking down on nobody or like, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to say ain't nobody else gonna be as good as me. Like, but what I'm saying is, what I crave from myself is the kind of union where it is recognized between the two of us that you make me feel whole. Being with you is like Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Like, I feel full here. This is home. And that's what I desire out of my partnership. And I don't feel like you can be whole with, I mean, not me. I don't feel like I can be fully fulfilled or feel whole with multiple people in a relationship. Even if it was like a divine trinity and all of y'all got along really well and it helped the home run really well, like, you know, I was never just completely closed off. That's why I opened myself up to do it. I never just did it just because he wanted to do it. I was open to it. I wanted to see if that was something I was truly interested in. Excuse me, but that was the more that I got to know myself for real, the more I started seeing that my energy didn't have the capacity for that kind of relationship. My energy doesn't have the capacity for that kind of relationship. It's not just simply about, oh, these hoes just can't compare with me. Because, oh, these hoes just can't compare with me. But anywho, it's not like that. Like, but it is. See, the thing is, I be trying to be nice about shit that I don't gotta fucking be nice about. I am who I am. And I gotta embrace that and I gotta pop my shit. I can't just not pop my shit because I want to be nice, because I want to be tender, because I want people to see me as the gentle and the tender. I'm not fucking gentle all the time, okay? I get straight down to the shit. That's the person I'd like to be. Get straight to it. I'm not tolerating it disrespect in any kind of form or manner because I'm not about to disrespect you. I like to treat people the way I want to be treated. And this just is what it is. But anywho, I have to express that what I desire and express it confidently. Because what I can't do is shrink myself to fit, to make comfortability for anyone else. My highest priority have to be myself. Myself, my happiness is what is above everything else. And so I have to be able to confidently stand in my, this is what I desire for me. And if you're not looking for that, then you can't be here. And that's what I've been doing with my leaving and coming back, to build up my confidence, to stand firm in that, because I have to, as just for my life. Like, in order for me to even evolve in life, I have to find my confidence, to stand firm in that, because that is placing my value officially. This is as I see my value as. I see my value as being more than enough. More than enough. To where there's no energy or no capacity held for any other feminine energy in my space. There's no room. I am the woman. I am the mom. And I'm the sexy little kitty too. You feel me? I'm the sexy little kitty too. I'm not just the mommy. I'm not just the kitchen witch. I'm the sexy little kitty too. I'm all of it. And there is no need for anything else because I'm fulfilling. I am fulfilling. I'm that much fulfilling. You're fulfilled. You've been fulfilled with me, and we have yet to reach our fullest capacities. So just imagine what this can be. I let my Pisces moon control my love life. That's what I need to do. Because it's supposed to be dreamy. It's supposed to be romantic. It's supposed to be. Dreamy and romantic. And there's supposed to be so much passion and desire. You can't keep your fucking hands off of me. You can't stop staring at me. I can't stop loving and pouring into you. Like, ooh, like, ugh. It's supposed to be all that and more. There's no capacity for anyone else. And I can't make the room for anybody else. I have to make it clear that I am not making room for that. But I need to do that for me. And it's okay to do that for me. Because if he loves me the way he says he does, if he is the one who's supposed to love me the way I desire to be loved, guess what? None of that shit will matter. He's gonna choose me anyway. So I can't be afraid to set boundaries. You can't be afraid to set boundaries. Because the people who love you will respect them and be present anyway. According to your. And that's not the only polygamy, just the biggest theme, because, honey, we're talking about my heart, baby. We're talking about my relationship. This is a sacred space we're holding here. Hold on now. This is exclusive. You had to be there when the spark of the creation of this was even appearing into the fabric of reality. If you wasn't there, you wasn't there. You don't get to be present. But, I mean, there is other things. That's the most prominent thing on my mind. But, I'm in my meditation. Like I said, I'm building myself up, though. I am. I'm building up my confidence. Because I deserve everything that I'm receiving right now. And I have to be in that space. It's like you can't ask the universe for something. You can't say you want your life to be this and not do the work to get there. That's the thing. And that's another thing I was saying, like, we go to ask the universe when we are the creators of our own reality. Like, We're the creators of our own reality, and we go asking the universe to do something for us. Create a life for me that is like this. But how can you get to that life that's like that without you getting there? Like, I want to be the mom whose body is very well put together and she's consistently popping out babies with her husband. And they seem to somehow be falling deeper and deeper in love the more babies that they have. And their fortune seems to grow with the amount of life that they're bringing into the world. What is this marvelous, spectacular, captivating thing that I am witnessing here? I want to be that, but how do I be that without being consistent with working out my body, being consistent with how, with the standard of our diet, fluctuating at the proper times when the fluctuation needs that, like moving through seamlessly, and a structured fluidly structured pattern or flow. I was talking to myself, I was meditating, y'all. I was meditating. I was talking to myself, and I was reminding myself how I'm very free. I am loose, I'm wavy. I am the full card. Like, I am the one to go to the edge of the cliff and jump and free fall. And right before I hit the ground, fly. Like, I am free, and I have to be like that. I have to dance on the tightrope of time. Like, I am meant to be free in those ways. I'm not supposed to have limitations, or like, I am meant to do whatever I want to fucking do. How I want to do it, when I want to do it, but I have to go to the extreme. I have to make the sacrifices. I have to jump off of the cliff, off of the mountain, to remind myself that I have wings to fly. I have to, otherwise I'll forget, because I'm just casually strolling through the beauty of the scenery. I enjoy sniffing the flowers so much that I forgot I can play in the wind. So I have to jump off the mountain. I have to leap off the cliff. I have to do the extremes. My Jupiter is in Sagittarius. I have to go to the extremes to learn the important things that I need to learn, capture, and cultivate within myself. The things that I need to learn in order to cultivate myself to be the person, be that pure, 100% authentic. I mean, I'm never inauthentic. The only time that I am never inauthentic. Because we're manifesting, I have to be careful with my words. That's why I'm stuttering, because I'm trying to figure out how to say it, and be careful with how I'm speaking onto my life, right? The only times I have witnessed myself be inauthentic have been in times where I am trying to make space and make comfortability for someone else. And I have shrunk myself down, and I have lied to them, and I've lied to myself to make myself believe it, so that I can feel like I'm okay with what I am doing to make space and make room for what I feel like is someone else's comfortability. Instead of setting a boundary and saying that this is not for me, or I don't like this, and I'm not trying to be involved in this, and I don't want to move like this, and this is not the type of connection that I desire to have. That is not okay for me. Saying it and saying it firmly. Because people will get offended when you start setting boundaries. But like I said, the people who love you will respect it. So I be doing stuff to make other people feel comfortable, because I love them and I don't want to lose them. And I feel like And Bumi is the number one because he is my divine counterpart. So I shrink down the most for him. Whether he wants that, I mean, at the end of the day, he doesn't want that. That's not what he wants. And that would, it turns him off and it's unattractive. And that would make him feel like he can't be fulfilled by being in a relationship with just me. That was what the old guy, him. And look, I have to readjust that too so I can speak real life. My reality, I'm creating my reality, so I have to be careful of what I am expressing and how I'm expressing it. Bumi desires for me to express myself fully and fluidly at the capacity that I am desiring to express myself. He does not find it attractive when I shrink myself. He does not find that attractive. And with that, he can't be fulfilled. There is no way for him to be fulfilled if I am not giving him my maximum capacity. If I'm not being full in my expression, how can he be fulfilled? How can I expect that? And I don't feel like but I do. Anywho, don't worry about that. How can he be fulfilled if I'm not fulfilling him? By being all of me. Because I'm too busy trying to shrink and be less of something out of fear of making him feel like he has to shrink to fit into the space. When that's not it. Because the more bold and expressive and free and light and fairy-like I am, the more he embraces it. Bumi's a little scarred and traumatized by coming up out of his groundedness to follow whatever impossible mission I want to take him on. And me wanting to take on these impossible missions, but not being in my full confidence, not being fully confident in myself, not validating myself first. I'm too busy looking and seeking for validation through him. The man that I want to be with for the rest of my life. But you don't believe in me. Nature Boy used to say, that's how Bumi felt about me. You don't believe in me. Bumi's like, you don't believe in me. But I don't feel like it. I feel like it's the other way around, actually. I feel like I'm in the one, like, you don't believe in me. I believe in Bumi. I don't think he ever felt like, for real, I don't think he ever really, for real, felt like I did not believe in him. Because I've always believed in him. I've always expressed to him that I believe in him. I mean, I know he recognizes and acknowledges the times that I was trying to give up. But that doesn't mean that I didn't believe in him. And that doesn't mean that he believes that I did not believe in him. So, but we won't know that unless we actually talk to him about that. So, but anywho, it's been times where I'm like, I want to do this impossible mission, but I need you to believe in me. And he's like, okay, I'm going to try to believe in you, but you're not really saying this with confidence. So how can I believe in you? And Bumi's expressed shit like this. Like, how can I believe in what the fuck you expressing to me? Or you feel like, the outcome of this can be like, you want me to do something that's not the safe route. And you're not making it feel comfortable and safe for me. But I'm going to do it with you anyway. And then it turns out to not be everything I desire it to be because I didn't come into it confidently. And then he's like, see, you need to listen to me. And yes, I do need to listen to him, but he has to be okay with doing the extreme stuff with me and expanding in the way that I need to expand. Because the way I need to expand, it gotta be the way he needs to expand if he's the one who's gonna be there with me. And I'm not just making it like he just has to be with me. But I mean, your divine counterpart does have to be with you. You know, anywho, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that he has to make his life revolve around me. I'm saying that who I am, right? Because we are two different people and we come together and we combine and be one. But we are those two things that make the one thing, the yin and the yang. They both come together and make the whole. This is actually the Cancer symbol, but you know what I mean? Because the Cancer symbol resembles the yin and yang. But they both come together and make the circle. But the white part is still white and the black part is still black. But the white part has a little black dot in the middle of it. And the black part has a little white dot in the middle of it. You see that? So he's got a little bit of me in him. And I'm present in his reality to expand that. Or not expand it, but, you know, to nurture it and keep it blooming and, you know, help it expand to the capacity to where he is, you know, being what I'm here to balance him out, okay? He's my divine counterpart. I'm here to balance him out. And he's here to balance me out. He's here to make me more grounded and more calculated in my thoughts and unique. Feel okay with being unique and different. He's here to help me be more articulate with my expression. He's here to help me, he's here to help me, and I'm here to help him. But he's also here to help me. But he can't help me if I'm not telling him what I need him to help me in with. And I can't help him if it's not the same. But yeah, I guess I just need to get all of this out. So I'm like, let me come back. So welcome back to the Space Beyond Infinity where there are no limitations. I am the spirit guide of this realm, Mystical Sunflower. And I am back with another vlog, y'all. The continuation of my previous vlog. Yes, I'm just sitting here talking to y'all. Yeah. So I have to be me. I want that love. I want that devotion. I want that, but I have to be who I am fully. And I have to express it fully and thoroughly and confidently to receive what I desire. You gotta be you first. That's what brought us together. I let go of being small and being in the box that I was in. I was ready to be all of me and answer the calling that was in me. I was ready to do anything. I was willing to. I mean, I'm talking about what brought us together. But the example I'm about to use was when we actually decided to be in a relationship, right? But it's the same vibration and frequency that I was riding on at that time that I was coming into, being so free that I was willing to do anything, including once we did finally get together. He was like, I'm walking to Mexico, and I'm like, I'm walking with you. Make your path this way. I will pack my bags. We can get us a little 2-man tent. I mean, I could pack my bags, and we will go. I will walk with you. We will walk. And so I was so in a I'm whatever it takes to follow this calling that is in me. What I have been referencing as the voice of God within myself that is leading me to be wherever I'm going to be in the future. I don't know where that is, y'all. I know it's in happiness and in love. I know that. That's all I know. I know it's going to be in joy. I know that. And I got to be willing to do anything to get there. I have to sacrifice that. I have to be willing to jump off the cliff, take the leap of faith. Not a care in the world, not really a fool, just a person who has no care in the world. And not really no care in the world, but like free, fluid, in the wind. Allowing the wind to take the water and push it. Like being truly free in the spirit. Like, do y'all know the show One Piece? If you know the show One Piece, the anime, what is it? Level 5 Luffy, you know, the sun god. Be that in life. If you don't know, then you just don't know, okay? But if you know the full card, truly know the full card, then that's your reference. If you don't know any of those references, then shit, free in the wind. Butterfly, a bird, free. Like free. And not afraid to be free. Do whatever you want, because you're free. Like, that's all I'm trying to be. That's all I'm supposed to be. I have a part of me that's like, I don't like, because it's like I don't want to be held down or tied down either. I don't want to not be as free as I desire to be. I want to always do whatever I want to do whenever I want to fucking do it, without having to consider is someone else going to be okay with me doing whatever the fuck I want to do whenever the fuck I want to do it. Those are the other things that I was mentioning previously. Yeah, that need to be expressed. Like, I'm not looking for a man to lead me. I'm looking for a man to come along with me on this journey as I follow the calling that's inside of me, and trust that wherever it is that I am being led to is somewhere that he was meant to be. It's leading, and not only following a calling to lead me deeper into myself, I'm following a calling that will lead him deeper into himself. Him following my lead, like, and not to say follow my lead, but like, I believe that the man and the woman, there's a duality in their heading the household, and they're leading their household, their tribe, their, like, it's balanced. It's not just the man has all of the authority and respect in the domain. How can he? When the mother is birthing and bringing life out of her body and her being into the space, and caring for that life, and cultivating that life, and cleaning the house, and organizing the energy so that the flow is perfectly matched up with every individual in the home, so everybody in here is comfortable. catching the rhythm and the time of how everybody, what they rest, how they rest, what they need, when it's time to hydrate, when it's time to nap, when it's time to move the body, when it's time to take a walk, when it's time to eat the food. Like, what does each individual need to be fed? It's time for you to get fed a little bit more. It's time for you to take a little bit less of this and get a little bit more of that. Like, that's me running the household. How can you be the sole person running the household when I'm literally running the household? Don't work like that. It's just different aspects. And you have to understand that. People talk about gender roles, but it's different. I mean, when you go into the super depths of everything, you understand. But anywho, my energy is moving around, so it's not done. Anywho, yeah. I'm not looking for a man to dictate where I'm supposed to go. I'm looking for a man to be ready to move and take me where I'm trying to go when I feel called to get there. When I feel that calling, like, we need to go. We have to move. It's time to go further south. Okay? How many days do you feel like we need before we move? Oh, okay, about 3-4 days. Then, as the man, I know how we need to prepare to move. We gotta handle our business. This is what we need to handle. This is what should get handled. This is what I'm gonna handle. This is what I feel like you should handle. Structure, order. Structure, order. And let's do it. That's what I need. Okay? That's what I desire for me. I need that. I don't need no. It's like, I need to follow the calling. Because if I don't follow the calling, I'll die. Okay? I will. And I know it. And I'm not going to act like I won't. And I'm not afraid of death and transformation, but I am afraid of being stagnant and not evolving. I'm going to miss I'm going to feel like I'm missing my deadline. Like, I've been here there it is. Okay. Because I said something earlier about something like that, like, I don't know if I said it in one of these videos or it was just in a moment of me talking to myself, but like, because Booby used to be like, he'll come to me in certain times like, okay, why do you feel like we on a deadline or something, like whatever, because I'm trying to be divinely aligned and right on time, and I have to move 3 steps to the left right now. So that I can be right in alignment to catch that. Catch the ball. Okay? I love myself. And I hope that if you're watching, hi, oh, there's a baby. It's a baby. Hi, princess. You scared me. You were so quiet. Give me a kiss, please. Thank you. You can't be in my video because you're naked. Whew, she scared me. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm afraid of being out of alignment. Okay? That's all I'm afraid of. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Being out of alignment. You see, she scared the burps out of me. Being out of alignment, it's like dying. Yeah. I don't want to be that shit. But I'm here for the death, rebirth, you know? Birth, death, rebirth. It's the cycle. Let's go through it. That's all my energy is in alignment with. All my spirit has been doing constantly since the beginning of time. Birth, death, rebirth. Continuous cycle of death and rebirth. Throughout existence. And so I'm not afraid to embrace that energy. But yeah. I think I'm gonna leave it right here because my baby is awake now. So let me tend to my beautiful girls who have waken up. And I'll see you next time. So y'all have a beautiful, wonderful, magical, and amazing experience. Peace.